First, congratulations to Donald Trump. He did not stage a coup. He received more electoral votes than anyone else. That's the way it works. But for those in despair, and that's not just Hillary voters, a silver lining or two, or maybe three. Last night should signal the end to smug pundits who never talk to real people but claim Solomonic wisdom. They missed everything. They speak to no one but themselves. We know that now. And pollsters, there's no hidden Trump vote? There isn't? Well, at least it's hidden no more. Virtually all of them missed virtually all of this. Big money donors. They lost last night too, though, of course, a future Supreme Court reversal of Citizens United also lost last night. Now, for those who believe in third parties, this should signal an end to the selection of nominees who are thoroughly ill-prepared to lead their parties, much less the nation. With two wildly unpopular major party candidates, this was their opportunity. They blew it. Instead, Trump became the third-party vote, a protest movement. But for those worried about racism and Islamophobia and misogyny, which we heard both from the candidate and some of his supporters, there's actually not much I can offer. Donald Trump did say some indefensible and cruel things. In New Hampshire on the radio, when I asked him if he worried about the impact his remarks might have on a young Muslim child, he said he did. But now he should do something to address that concern. And some of his supporters are deplorable. But be careful not to paint with too broad a brush. Read Matt Visor's brilliant and insightful piece in the Globe, where he interviewed the class of '78 at Butler High School in Pennsylvania. Little sign of racism or Islamophobia or misogyny on display with those Trump supporters. Just colossal economic anxiety about retirement, kids' college bills, and you may question their confidence in their candidate, but you can't question their motives. And on the policy front, Trump and Clinton did agree on a few important things. Finally allowing Medicare to negotiate drug prices with Big Pharma, paid parental leave, and opposing congressional Republican efforts to cut Social Security benefits. So treat this not as a celebration nor a condemnation of Trump's win, but a recognition that this was, as I said, not a military junta, but a strong expression of protest by a plurality of the people of the United States, whether you were among them or not. Those who lost and those who won with some trepidation need to accept that, but also remember to continue, as the outgoing president once said, to fight for change they can believe in. What do you think? Email us, tweet us, share your thoughts. That's it for tonight. Please come back tomorrow when we take on the future under a Donald Trump presidency, from the Supreme Court to the Affordable Care Act and immigration policy. We'll talk about all that and more tomorrow at 7. One more thing before we go. A look back at the rise of Donald Trump and the road to last night's final results.
We need somebody that literally will take this country and make it great again.
Do you want America to be ruled by the corrupt political class? Or do you want America to be ruled by you, the people? That's what it is, by the people.
The RNC told us we have all donors in the audience, and the reason they're not loving me, the reason they're not loving me is I don't want their money. I'm going to do the right thing for the American public.
We're going to get your electric bills down.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
We're taking in people, we have no idea who they are. They have no identification. They have no papers.
I've had too many brothers and sisters lost over there in those two wars to just let them come here free range in our country now.
We're going to build the wall. We have no choice. We have no choice.
We want to let people in legally. Get in line, and we want to let people in legally.
The police in this country have done an unbelievable job of keeping law and order, and they're afraid for their jobs.
You know who I'm leading with? I'm leading with the Hispanics that are here legally.
The Trans-Pacific Partnership is another disaster, done and pushed by special interests who want to rape our country. Nobody knows the system better than me, which is why I alone can fix it.
People come out of it, Trump. I'm laughing at Trump. Everybody behind the scenes on television, we're always laughing because he's fun.
We are in a rigged system, and a big part of the rigging are these dishonest people in the media.
It is time to drain the swamp in Washington, D.C. The corrupt politicians and their special interests have ruled over this country for a very long time. Today is our Independence Day.